Hello, kiddos. We're gonna be starting going into. Well, first of all, I hope you guys are all staying safe. Staying safe. Having kind of chillaxing. Hanging around the house. Hope you all had a decent spring break. I know it's been kind of a weird month or so. So we're gonna be start going into our Vietnam unit. We at this point you should already have all the Cold War stuff that I posted. You should have, actually, you know what? Here, let's just do this. I'm warning you now. This might be two different videos because this only allows me to take 15-minute videos at a time. So just warning you now, there might be two videos attached to this lesson. So just kind of where we're at right now. If you look, here's lesson 1 that should be done. Lesson 2 should be done. That was a Cold War test. Lesson 3 was Chapter 30, Civil Rights, with the Google form. Lesson 4, we started civil rights, and there's a bunch of things you need to do for that. So here's all the websites that you needed. There's a video that I posted. Here was a Google form for you to do for a quiz. Here was the assignment for Civil Rights Web Quest that dealt with Lesson 4 stuff. So you had to click on that and complete that. And then lesson 5 was more civil rights. It's basically wrapped it all up. We do just, going in order, 1 through 5. So there was a Malcolm X assignment that you needed to do that right here. This is where you complete that. 2 was video lecture notes that I posted, which is right here. 3 was an Ed puzzle, which I posted right there. 4 was the review workbook page, chip 30. And then 5 was your test, which is right here, civil rights test. So at this point, this is kind of where you should be. So we're going to be starting Vietnam. This is my favorite, guys. This is my favorite unit, and it saddens me so much that we can't be in class. I love this unit. I think the 60s and the 70s was such an interesting time in the United States. So that part of me is really sad that we're not in class for this. All right, so here's what I have. So obviously you're watching this video, so you got the main gist of it. But we're on lesson 6, Vietnam unit. So I'm going to kind of scroll through this, kind of what you're seeing. I have a little intro. Task 1 is you're reading a Vietnam War passage, which is right here. So I'm going to show you guys this. You're going to click on the Vietnam history of Vietnam. Well, what you need to do is scroll. Scroll down to page 3 and 4. Here's the article. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is the reading that you're going to need. Now, I posted. You'll see an assignment. It's not on this post, but you'll see an assignment just below this, where there'll be a Google Doc with questions that you'll need to answer based upon that reading. So don't be confused by that. I had that instruction up here. Task 1, read the document 3 through 6. Task 2, answer the questions on Vietnam background Google Doc that I attached. It'll be an assignment. It's not on this particular, on lesson 6. It should be below it. Task 3, watch the video lecture, which is this. Task 4 is the Google form that I have, which is right there. 5 is a stats assignment, which it'll be an assignment. It's not on this lesson. It'll be below it as an actual assignment. And then you have a Vietnam War project. Now, I'll just talk about this just really quickly. Vietnam project here. You know what? I'll pull it up for you guys. Actually, let's do this. I made its own separate post. So notice you'll see this Vietnam project. So here's the instructions for this Vietnam War project, music project. This is a music project that you're going to be completing. You must include your Google slide presentation. So ultimately, here's this. You're going to have a choice of doing this individually, or you could work with one partner. So either individually or with a partner. You're going to choose a 1960s song that has something to do with Vietnam or war, or something along those lines. And you're going to be creating a Google slide presentation. And ultimately, here's what I have for you guys to do. You must include in your Google slide presentation, you must embed a YouTube link to the song, song's title, song's writer, artist, the year the song was written or recorded, lyrics of the song. You need to provide that somewhere in your Google slide presentation. and you need to analyze the lyrics. You and your partner will need to have slides where you are using lyrics, at least 5 from the song, and analyze those lyrics. What are some references in the song? What are they talking about? So obviously you want to try and choose important um, what you and your partner believe are important lyrics to the song that showcase what the song's about. What's the reference to war? What are they talking about? And you're going to share those and explain them in your Google slide presentation. So again, this could take multiple slides for you guys to do. You could do one lyric per slide, and then have your lyric, and then explain it beneath. So that's probably what I would do. You also need to have, what was the influence behind the writing of the song? Research the authors and the writers of the song. Why did they write it? Was there a particular event that sparked it? Is it an anti-war? Is it a pro-war song? So this might need to have some research behind it, and also just research the song. Go into Google and type in whatever your song choice is, and do some research on it. That was definitely very helpful and will help you with a lot of this assignment. Also, you need to have a slide. How does it relate to Vietnam? Even if it doesn't necessarily have a direct meaning behind it or direct link to Vietnam, how could it be linked to Vietnam? Because 1960s and 70s there's a plethora amount of songs that was anti-war. So it wasn't just solely just about Vietnam, but just war in general. Or it could be a pro-war song. You need to have a picture of the artist or writer of the song somewhere on your slides, and then you need to have at least 3 images throughout your PowerPoint. So here's kind of what I'm grading on. You see, here's the points. Here's some of the songs that I have for you. So I'm gonna go through that. Let's go back here. So here I actually have a lot of the songs here for you to look through. So you can kind of look through that. Now I want to show you guys, here's the sign up. What I need you guys to do, once you figure out if you're working by yourself or you're working with a partner, go to this Google Doc. I'm going to click on it. And Vietnam War Project sign up. So you'll see I have 3rd period, which is right here. And if you scroll down, I have 5th period on this as well. So you're going to, you and your partner will click on whatever song you want, put you and your partner's name on there. That way it will be first come, first serve. As you can see, I have a bunch of songs. You see here's the song title, here's the person who sang the song. So that's kind of what you're going to use to sign up. All right, so I wanted to have this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop this video here, and I'll start fresh with Vietnam. But I at least wanted to show you guys and kind of explain this to you guys, how we're starting a new unit, some of the things that you're going to be creating. By the way, I'm just going to scroll down really quick. Here will be your Vietnam stats assignment and your history of Vietnam worksheet assignment. So that's what I was talking about before, in terms of what you're going to be completing during that lesson 6. So again, make sure you should have all 1 through 5 done before you start lesson 6. Most of you guys do. I've been keeping track of everything and putting everything in PowerSchool. So most of you guys have done a pretty nice job so far of going through your lessons. All right. So also, if we start doing more Zoom classroom stuff, we might start doing a lot more of that. Not sure if it'll be daily, but definitely weekly, every other day, where we're going to do some classroom meetings and whatnot. It'd be a good way for me to check attendance, to make sure you guys are really doing what you need to be doing. It's really important, guys. This has been a very difficult situation, as I mentioned before. But to make this understood, you guys are theoretically still supposed to be in school. So with that being said, you need to make sure that you are having discipline, that you're doing your assignments and doing your work in a timely manner. This is not going to be something where I'm giving you guys 2, 3, 4 weeks to do this stuff. I'm posting it. Usually I'll post enough to last you about a week. Or I'll kind of show you, I'll tell you, in the video lecture what your task is for that week. So just make sure that you guys are staying disciplined. If you have questions, by my email, we'll do some Zooms. So you need to take some, responsibility and some accountability to make sure that you guys are, staying on top of your stuff. All right, so this is the introductory video. Please watch the next video that I also have attached. That will be the actual, the start of the lecture for Vietnam. Make sure that you're watching my lectures. I'm already noticing now there are some of you guys, I'm questioning if you're doing the reading and doing the assignments and watching the lectures because of your exit tickets. All the exit tickets that we're doing is solely based upon the lectures and the assignments. So just make sure that you are doing that. All right, thank you. Watch the next video. So that'll be my start to Vietnam.